Oh, listen,
The world
listen.
would be filled with the light that came from you and me. With one candle, yes, one candle, with one candle burning bright. With one candle, just one candle, we can fill the whole night.
Oh, and look at there, listen to that. Oh, that was absolutely marvelous. Starting out with a groove tonight.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
How Sue got her groove.
How Sue got her groove. But at least I didn't find out my husband was gay last December.
I won't even go there.
We're not even going to talk about that one.
That's a whole nother show.
Whole nother show. And we got a special whole nother show tonight. We have Kelly Chapman joining us for an encore presentation. We just love having her on the show, and she's been real busy doing a lot of things. And we opened the show. That was actually her daughter Natalie singing that part of that particular tune called One Candle.
Yes.
Actually, you've got a lot to talk about, honey, because you've been to the BET Awards. Why don't you tell us about that one?
You know, that was an incredible experience. I went last year and I had an opportunity to walk the red carpet, but I was kind of nervous last year, so I kind of scooted down the carpet last year and nobody knew who I was. Well, this year BET was so nice to provide an escort for me, and it was just an amazing opportunity to be able to introduce my project to the world, because all of the TV stations were there. BET Style, NFL, the Word Network, and to be able to talk with them and share my project and share the fact that I've got a book coming out, and just to be escorted down the red carpet was just an amazing experience.
Honest to goodness. And you are being aired on BET now.
A number of stations,
Yes.
BET, Gospel Music Television Network, Christian Television Network, pretty much all of the Christian stations I'm in rotation.
Because your video, Heal Me,
Yes.
is being aired, and that's a fabulous project that you did here in town. What, been about a year and a half ago?
No, actually it was last fall.
Last
we
fall,
did it in
okay.
October, and it officially released December 18th.
Yes, I remember being at the release party, and we are all so proud of you. Why don't we take a moment and just take a look at a little bit of Heal Me, which is getting airtime on all the big stations.
Sounds great.
You always trying to give me excuses. I'm tired of these excuses. I am so tired of these excuses. Every day you come home. Stop it, baby, nothing.
My body's tired. Heal me.
I am hurting, I am wounded, I'm weary. My mind is weak, my body's tired, heal me. Lord, I know that you're the only one who can heal me now, and I know that you're the only one who can heal me now. And Lord, right now I'm reaching for your garment. My mind's weak, my body's tired, heal me. body's tired, Heal me. Lord, my mind is weak. Hey, my body's tired. Can you help me, Lord? My mind is weak. Hey, and my body's tired. My mind is weak. My body's tired. Heal, yes, Lord. Heal me.
Okay, now that was just an excerpt from Heal Me, which had a lot of local talent in it. How long did it take you to shoot that?
We did a 3-day shoot, and I was blessed to be able to utilize a number of actors within the city, and also individuals from my church and from my mother's church. My church is New Song Church in Cleveland Heights at Lutheran East High School, and my mother's church is First Baptist Church, which is right on Fairmount in the Cleveland Heights, Shaker Heights
Fairmount
Yes.
and Eaton.
Yes. So we had a lot of extras from her church and mine, and we used Glazin Creative Studios as the production company, and they did an outstanding job, and it was just another amazing experience to be able to showcase my song with pictures.
Now, where did you do that, though? Where was the video taken, though?
We shot the video at First Baptist Church.
Okay.
We shot the video at Lola's in Tremont. We shot the video at Feminine Health Concerns, which is my doctor in Cleveland Heights, and also some at my next door neighbor's house right on Coventry.
So being a local filmmaker, you knew how to use all of the local sites.
Absolutely, and I love Cleveland, and so it was just really nice to be able to highlight the beauty of Cleveland in this video.
That you happen to entitle it Heal Me. What's the story, the backstory on that one?
Well, there's a psalm, actually Psalm 6, where David is singing and he's crying out to God and he's saying, "Heal me, O Lord, my soul is vexed, I'm sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long?" And he's just basically crying out to God, and there was a time in my life where I was crying out to God, and I don't know if anybody in the audience has ever been curled up in a corner somewhere, but I was crying out to God because I was desperate for a man, and what I learned is that God wanted me to be desperate for him. But at that particular moment in time, I wrote that song. And
isn't that amazing, though? Someone as strong as King David. I mean, people think of David, they think of the statue, and someone who slew Goliath, and yet still he plumbed, he was down to the depths and in frustration in his life yet.
Absolutely, and it just goes to show you that you can have it all, you can be all, but at the same token, you're human, you are flesh, and you have failings. And I know my weakness at that particular moment in time was I wasn't comfortable being alone. And I felt I needed a man to complete me. And not that I don't want a man, I'm still waiting on him. But now I'm waiting with expectation, and the joy of the Lord is my strength now.
Okay, yeah. Yes, sir?
Well, I was just thinking of that. Sometimes artists, here we prepare, we do things, and the audience thinks that we are fantastic as a result of the work that we did, and then they think that our lives off stage are the same thing, and yet we live a lot of times very quiet, sometimes contemplative lives. Sometimes we've got problems. Some days we have it great, but we're just like everyone else, except that we just are on stage doing our jobs.
That's correct. I'm doing drama up on stage sometimes, but I've got enough drama at home too. So,
if you're raising children, yes, you're going to have drama.
Oh yeah, she just turned 15. Happy birthday, Natalie.
Is she going to follow in Mom's footsteps, so to speak?
Natalie is a triple threat. She really loves dance, but I believe her forte is acting. She can imitate anybody. She can imitate you, Sue.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to get her on the show because we have to see that. And we'd love to have her be a guest on the show.
Absolutely. I know she would love it because she's such a ham. But she can act, she can do taps, she can dance, and she can sing. So.
Okay. And how's old Tracy doing? We've lost touch.
My sister Tracy Nicole Chapman is doing very well. She She just completed doing Carolina Change, and she is now singing background for Vanessa Williams and Heather Headley. So she does.
Oh, for Heather too. Well, isn't that something?
They're both very good friends of hers. So.
Yeah, well, I had a chance to meet Heather through Tracy Nicole when I was in New York that time for The Lion King. And it was amazing that I got a chance to see Heather, who was talking about, at that point in time, auditioning for Aida. And she was going down to places like Georgia or something, and never realizing that I was standing next to the future Aida. Whoa, man.
Were you in The Lion King?
Yes, I was. I was the head hyena, okay?
That would be Whoopi. Excuse me.
Mufasa. Yeah. Yeah. And you've been busy. Not only you're kind of a triple threat. Or quadruple threat. I've lost count. You sing, of course. You're a CD artist. You are a video artist, and now you've also begun being a writer.
I sure have.
And you've been expressing your emotions, your feelings, your life, and all this through song. Tell us a little bit about you being a future, what is it, Pulitzer Prize, Nobel Peace Prize, whatever.
I received that.
Okay.
Nobel gets $1 million. Pulitzer only 500.
Only 500.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
I
start
check
with
those
whatever
things
we
out.
can get.
Not the
Yeah.
Nobel.
Well, briefly, I had an opportunity to minister at a church, and a woman at that church, Kenya Banks, approached me about writing my life story. And in a nutshell, she already had 4 chapters prepared, and I didn't know this young lady very well, but we decided to co-write together, and the book is called Real Conversations with Kelly Chapman, and the book is really sort of a mirror or parallel path to the CD. So those who have listened to my CD and have said, boy, she went through some things in her life, the book kind of outlines in more detail some of the issues that I went through and where God has brought me from.
And you brought a little excerpt to share, because you're going to have a publication date pretty soon, and we want people to be able to get in touch with you.
Who's bringing out the book?
As of right now, we're just in the editing phase.
Oh, you're
so,
okay.
yes.
We're getting a sneak peek, if you
Oh,
will.
okay.
Yes, that
And
is
people
correct.
will give Kelly's address to contact her if they're interested in learning more about the book, and your website.
That's right.
Yes.
It's
So
all
why
up on the
don't we hear a
website.
little bit about what our budding writer is doing here.
Okay, I'm going to read the prologue, and it starts off, it says, Mark 5:35 says, "Do not be afraid any longer, only believe."
Oh.
This is a book about faith and about hope. This is a book for all of the women out there who are looking for a companion, a lover, a husband, Mr. Right. To save you some time, let me acknowledge up front that this may not be the book for some people. I wrote this book for the woman out there that may or may not know Christ, who is struggling to stay content in the midst of being lonely and alone, or while facing temptations, games, trials, and tribulation on every front. This book is for the single mother who is trying to raise her children in a Christian home, who keeps meeting these Christian men who continue to disappoint her and make her question God. This book is for the sister who's been pure for 5 years and feels like in a minute she ain't going to be able to bear children, which is all she's ever wanted, so she acts desperate every time she meets a man. This book is for the woman who is so afraid to be by herself that she keeps hanging on to that bad relationship because she thinks it's better to have a piece of a man than no man at all. This book is for the friend who is in a bad relationship right now because he keeps promising that he won't beat her again, or that he will stop running around with all those other women. This book is for the woman dating a man who may seem fine on the surface, but deep down, just something about his interaction with her is not right, but she can't pinpoint what it is, and later she discovers that he really likes men. This is for the young lady waiting by the telephone right now, checking to see if it's broken or if the line is disconnected because he didn't call like he said he would. This book is for me as well. Although I know what to do and I can recite the scriptures backwards and forwards, I still have to die daily to my flesh. Didn't someone in the Bible say that? Yes, I fast and pray, and I mean fast and pray. But I still need to encourage myself in the Lord. I am still attacked, tempted, tested, and tried every day by both Christians and non-Christians. I have to stay near the cross, and this book is a tool for me as well as you. I want to warn you, though, this book is not for you if you're looking for a real deep book written by a deep Christian who's never been through anything or who's been through it and conquered it. Those saints are truly blessed. I must advise you, this ain't that kind of book. So if that's what you're looking for, please allow me to recommend some other authors that speak about being a satisfied single. I pray that their testimony and lifestyle will give you the format and prose that will minister to you. Let me speak to the woman who has been beat down by others who would judge her because she is single or for her struggles as a single. Girlfriend, this book is written to lift you up, not bring you down. I want to encourage you, my strong sister who has yet to tap into all of her greatness in God. My strong sister who has it going on, is successful, is beautiful, but just can't see herself as God sees her. My strong sister who loves the Lord but just doesn't have the courage to let it go yet, but will when you get tired of being tired. This book is for you. I'm going to reveal some of my life experiences to you and share what God has placed upon my heart to communicate to you. Have you given up? Have you lost hope? I haven't. I love my men, and I can wait for God to send him to me. In the meantime, stay strong, my sister. Let's talk, a real conversation, woman to woman.
Whoa. Talk about speechless. Well, jump in there. Whoa.
I was like,
Whoa.
when she mentioned all the, I guess all the alternatives, it just didn't work out. I was like, another one? Another one? Another?
Oh, Kelly, that is going to be dynamite. And I
Yes,
hate
it
to
is.
pull a Terry McMillan, a Toni Morrison, a Maya Angelou, but I mean, I heard some of all. Well, I'll school you after the show,
Okay.
darling. I heard a taste of, your own voice, yes, but I mean, oh, honey, you got it going on. Where can people find out more about your book when you're getting it ready to be published?
They can visit my website and read a few excerpts. It's www.kellychapman.net.
Okay, would you repeat that for everybody?
www.kellychapman.net.
Okay, yeah. Now, when do you anticipate? How much have you gotten written so far?
It's finished. It's in the
you
editing
got it?
phase.
Oh, you're editing
Yes,
now.
we are
That
editing,
makes it real exciting.
And we're hoping to have it out before the end of the year.
Okay, so we'll be on the lookout for a book
That's right.
launching party.
I'm hoping September. That's what
hoping
I'm
September.
praying for.
Bring
Okay.
some good wine,
Yes, a good wine and a book launch. And
nice cheese. And
yeah, and I know she's got a team of folks who are helping her
I do.
do everything. Because even I take a little credit that my kid Heidi is one of your special favorite buddies.
Yes, I love you, Heidi. Thank you so much for all that you have done.
had to have been a child bride to have someone like Heidi.
Yes, I was. Yes, I'm still a teenage bride.
right.
Yes. Oh, so what have you got on the agenda next? We know you're recording. We know you're on, have your songs aired on BET. We know you're writing the book. Where are you performing these days so that people can come see you live?
Well, I'm not going to be in Cleveland for a while. I might do some festivals over the summer, but I'm going to be traveling to Tampa to do a taping for Ron Rawson's Celebration of Praise on Christian Television Network.
Okay.
I'm a member of his house band, and I do a couple of shows with him
You've
every
mentioned that
season.
before. I remember that you've been to Tampa.
Yes, so I'll be heading back there. Like I said, just got back from Los Angeles, and probably be doing a lot of women's ministry conferences pretty much through the summer and through the fall.
Do you get to do any theater, or does that take too
You
much
know,
time?
I auditioned for a show here. I'm not even going to say what it is, and I never heard back from the director.
That happens to all of us.
Yes.
I mean, that's,
He emailed me all the time beforehand, and I never heard from him afterwards. I don't know.
It's the
It
tough thing
takes
of
2
our work.
seconds to say, I'm not interested. I don't know.
Yeah, that would
But
be a
God bless
courtesy.
you. God bless you.
and that's what we love so much about you being an inspirational recording artist. I mean, your spirituality, your aura just lights up this
She's not
entire
as
room.
eclectic as you.
No, she's different from me, but she's very special. In fact, she's so special, she's going to close out our show.
That's right.
With one of her songs that is from her CD. And, you know what? We don't have the copy of the CD to hold up and show people, do we? No. Well, that was our mistake, but we'll correct that another time. Okay, what are you going to sing for us now, Kelly?
I'm going to sing Let Your Anointing Fill This Place.
Okay, let your anointing fill this place.
Let your anointing fill this place. space. Remove my burdens with your mercy and your grace. Oh Lord, let your anointing fill this place.
Lord,
Let your anointing
fill this place. Pour out
your blessings
in this space.
Remove our burdens with your mercy and your grace. Oh Lord, let your anointing fill. Let your anointing fill. Let your anointing fill this place. Let your anointing fill this place. Let us feel your presence in this space. Lord, we come boldly before your throne of mercy and grace. Oh Lord, let your anointing fill. Let your anointing fill. Let your anointing fill this place. Let your anointing fill this place.
Let your anointing fill this
Let
place.
your anointing fill this place.
Pour out your spirit in this
Let
place.
your anointing fill this place.
We need your mercy and your
Let
grace.
your anointing fill. Let your anointing